Today I'm going to be riding Amtrak for the first time, and I'm so excited because I've basically fallen in love with trains ever since I rode Seattle's Link Light Rail Transit, which is like barely even a train, and so riding Amtrak today is going to be a huge step up. I just can't wait for this. We're going to be riding from Vancouver, Washington, up to Seattle. That's about a 3-hour ride, I think. I'm really excited. Like, obviously, I've said it like 3 times now. So let's go to Vancouver's train station. Alright, we have made it to the Vancouver station. We have about like 20 minutes till our train leaves at 10:58 a.m. We don't have assigned seating, so we're just going to get on and like pick seats when we get there. But it's definitely going to be a coach, obviously. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait to get on the train. We are on the train. As you can see, the seat is so huge and actually really comfortable too. It has a really nice recline, so you can lean back and it just feels super good. I'm going to give you a tour real quick before we leave. So you have a good amount of legroom. You have a nice seat back pocket. There's a tray table in the back of your seat that folds down. It's kind of small and like a little awkward. It kind of leans forward a little, but it'll work. And then we got a pretty good window seat actually. We'll be facing the Columbia River as we head north. There's 2 outlets right by the window seat. Let's see, there's a recline button. I have no idea what this is. Maybe nothing. But yeah. So all in all,
the number
very
was because
nice
there's somebody sitting
so
there.
We have started moving, and it's actually fairly smooth. But there's one thing. This car, the air conditioning has stopped working, so it is so hot, and you can't move seats. So I don't know how I'm gonna like actually last for 3 hours. It has to be at least in the 80s on this car. One last thing before we really get going. We're sitting backwards, and I get motion sickness, so this could be a very like hard ride to make it through. Hopefully, I won't get a headache or anything though. Clongu. It's our first stop on the train trip. It went by so fast. Driving feels really long, but this one, it feels like we just left Vancouver, and and it is so much fun already. and we have made it to Centralia, which is just like maybe 20 minutes south of Olympia, which is our next stop. It's a really cute station actually, and there's a surprising amount of people getting on for it being kind of like a nowhere town almost. But yeah, I'm just glad we have seats already and nobody can take them away from us. So next stop is Olympia. We have made it to Olympia. It's a really cute station actually. And our next stop, I don't know how far it's going to be, but it's Tacoma, and that's when we hit the Puget Sound, and it's going to be super pretty. About to Tacoma, and we're stopped though on the tracks. There's probably a freight train or something because they have priority over here. That's needing to come by, but I don't know how long we'll be stopped for. After only about like 10 minutes, yeah, we're moving again. We have made it to Tacoma, and it is like, what time is it? It's like 1:25, and our train is supposed to arrive to Seattle at 2:05, and because of that delay, I don't know if we'll be getting in a little late or not, but we caught our first glimpses of the Puget Sound, and it is going to be such a pretty ride up to Seattle. This is the closest stop to the airport and also the last stop before our station, which is Seattle. We have made it to Seattle after a lovely train ride. I'm sorry, we're rocking really fast because we got to make it to the ferry on time. But it was so fun. And you get really good views. The seats were very nice and comfortable. It was a super smooth ride. I know I didn't show you some stuff like the dining car or how walking through train cars sounds like a horror movie. But either way, it's fine. I know I'll be doing this more because in Washington State it's free. So I'm really glad I got to try it this time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.